I'm a football freestyler and I've been doing football freestyle for 10 years. You never get out of the stereotypes, you know. Of course, I'm an upper man all the time, and I will be known for that only, I think. But still, you know, right now, for example, I'm really in love with lowers, you know. For example, it's just the way I want to push my limits, okay? I'm 22, almost 23 years old. I live in Sopot now. Sopot is the part of the three cities, which is Gdańsk, Gdynia and Sopot. Yeah, that's my flat actually, not mine. The flat I rent with my girlfriend, Angelika.
Łukasza poznałam przypadkowo na imprezie. Na początku nie spodobał mi się za bardzo. Zaczęłam go tak olewać. Dopiero po roku Łukasz chodził za mną, chodził, aż wychodził.
We spend the most of the time in, you know. Yeah. There was a snowboard. I was on the snow camp, and that's Kicek. That's my rabbit.
Jaka kicula fajna. Kicula.
He said he bites. He bites, but once you put a hand on it or something like that when it's outside. But right now, he loves it. I study at the sports academy. It's called physical education, you know, so I can be a sports teacher, you know, but that's just an additional thing. If I happen not to make any money anymore from freestyle or anything like that, you know, related, I could be the teacher, but that's not the way, you know, that's just something optional. But mostly I want to make living from freestyle, that's it. You shouldn't take a look at people who are doing the competition sets, you know. Competition is something additional to the freestyle football. I know it's like a leading thing right now, you know, because we've got F3 All Tour, we've got a federation, we've got a ranking, you know, but still you have to go back to the basics and just have fun out of it, you know. So just make a trick that you like to do, you know, just have a freestyle session that you like to have. Even though freestyle is attractive to the people, we still have to say that it's not fully professional in a way that we are pushing ourselves to the very limits, you know, like comparing ourselves to Usain Bolt or Michael Phelps, you know, we still have this great gap which we have to fill with tricks and some physical ability, you know, so we have to push it more and more. Sometimes I'm at the sports university, I am in, you know, and I just take a look at the people who are really complaining how many injuries they have, how bad position they have, you know, and I can motivate myself by saying that I'm not finished as they are, you know, or as at least they think they are, you know. If it was normal TV, I would say I train 3 hours a day, 7 times in a week. But it's a real documentary, and I can say that sometimes I'm training 3 times a week, sometimes I'm training 6 times a week, and it's usually from 1.5 to 2 hours. It's mostly because either I'm lacking the time, or I am too lazy, or I'm out of the physical, shape. So I just have to get back to the shape. But I would say right now it's between 3 or 4 times, 1 or 2 hours. I was born and I just lived the whole life in Kępice, small city.
Okay. Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Czechy. Patyczki na patyczki.
I tak właściwie to wszystko naprawdę zaczęło się od tych Pyrzyc. Jak przyjechał, opowiedział nam, obejrzeliśmy w internecie, że są to zawody i to jest traktowane jako sport. Wszystko, cała bajka się rozpoczęła, bo to od Pyrzyc.
And 2013 was the very first time I went out besides going to the club, when I saw something besides that area we were doing freestyle. 3 years in a row I didn't visit anything. And I would consider myself rich, but not rich physically, but rich in experiences and memories, because there's so many trips and journeys abroad we were paid for, and we don't have that money, but we had the opportunities, we had the memories, and we have the experience, so I'm really thankful for the freestyle football and for everybody who was involved in that,
How was that? What was that? It was Red Bull FREESTYLE
Warsaw.
2009. 2009.
I był do finału w Warszawie, się dostał i później w Kapsztadzie występował, nie? Reprezentant Polski. To już wtedy wiedzieliśmy, że to jest nie zabawa, to już jest prawdziwy sport, nie?
The first tournament I won, which was in Warsaw, the first final, Red Bull FREESTYLE in Warsaw. And it wasn't because I won, it was the whole atmosphere. Because before there was some small tournaments, I wasn't attending those, or if I was attending those, I wasn't the competitor, But then you could see the whole atmosphere in there, because Red Bull, we have to say that, we have to give it to them. They have created the whole atmosphere around that, and it's not that only the audience is feeling that, it's also that the competitors, the organizers are feeling the great atmosphere of the event. And that is this honor ambassador of Kępice.
Oh.
And now, no letter. Man, what's up?
Burmistrz Kępice. Not the important ones, like European champion.
There's another one in there as well.
Oh,
But it's not such great.
Puchar Polski Freestyle Football. Drugie miejsce.
To są koledzy z Czech, to tak to muszę tłumaczyć.
Ale po polsku mówią?
Nie, troszkę. Po czesku i troszkę mówię.
Rozumiemy.
I can basically tell you that I spent like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years in this very place, because it was like 3 meters from my house, so it was very, very close, That's the place I trained in for the European Championships mostly, and for the first Polish Red Bull FREESTYLE Championships, I started freestyle football at the age of 13, and like almost every Polish freestyler, I started watching some Joga Bonito thing, and then we discovered the Psyone and Lebioda. Those are, let's say, the godfathers of freestyle football in Poland, and they created something like instructional videos, 3 or 4 of those, and there was some just basic ATVs, basic tricks and combos in there. We just learned from that, and we started our own journey based on those videos, thanks to Psyone and Lebioda mostly. Come here. Right now there's some clothes and everything, but that's the basement.
Wow.
I think it's very similar to Palace one, because of those
Pipes.
Yeah, pipes, but it's a really great place. Do you recognize that? I don't know. Somebody who knows freestyle will recognize that, really. I just had to improve. It's not that wanted to improve is I had to improve because I had everything very close, you know. I go down, I have a basement. I go there, I have a training spot for the summer, you know. It's everything, really. And it's such a great thing about, you know, living in such a small city.
Nie, ja myślałem od samego początku, że to będzie coś takiego, co Łukasz będzie robił, ale się szybko skończy. Bo jak się małem, to wiadomo, tam jakieś tam rzeczy są, którymi się ludzie interesują. Kiedyś u nas tak ludzie się interesowali parkurem, freestylem tam kilka osób. No ale się czegoś takiego nie spodziewałem, że Łukasz będzie mistrzem Europy, jakieś będzie zdobywał tytuły i tak dalej.
I started using this ball for uppers only and another ball, just normal replica for Nike ball. For lowers and sit downs and any kind of style, you know. I don't know why, but
So this was your first upper ball.
let's say proper upper ball. I still think Polish scene is like the biggest and the best one in the world, you know. But I can see some small stagnation, and I can tell you that honestly, you know, because there's some small stagnation because people who are like 17. 16, you know, and they were, you know, very improving very much. They went into the universities and they went into, let's say, some hard universities. So they partly resigned from the freestyle. So I think we are a bit stuck right now. So we have to unlock ourselves somehow. I don't know how to do this, you know. Maybe we just have to train, and we will break the barrier, you know. And I want people to gather together, not to promote themselves, but to promote the sport, so that we could have a growing number of people that are interested in the sport, that are going to watch and enjoy the tricks and everything, not the people, you know. And in 10 years, if such thing happens, you know, I think that we might be in even, let's say, the very basic stadium of, I don't know, getting to the Olympics, you know.